Okay, I've sent PDFs over private messages to you all.
Okay, let me give this a read.
The only part of it you need to fill in is your favourite colour.
Okay, do I have to DM it to you? Do I DM you my favorite color?
No, you can just write it on your sheet and keep it in front of you.
Okay. Okay, I need I see the shades of green, but I need their obscure names as well.
Yeah, I'll go over those in a second.
Do you want evergreen? Or what other colors? What other shades of green are there?
There's emerald green, there's evergreen, there's there's tons. We have 30 here on a swatch.
Yeah, there's like turquoise as well, isn't that? That's a kind of greeny blue.
Well, the official rankings of the different areas and ranks you can be starts at pine green, then it goes festive red, shamrock green, lime green, pear green, sage green, olive green, mint green, and emerald green. However, so that not everybody has to always wear the same colour all the time, because that would be boring, any of the individual shades of those colours are also permitted. You can have light olive green, dark olive green, summer olive green.
But what about Christmas green?
Okay, how about summer evergreen?
So is that talking about your favourite colour? It has to be like a shade of green?
Your favourite colour could be whatever your favourite colour is.
Okay. So is this about all different shades of green? I missed the start of that bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's important, but you don't get told that again.
Oh god, I have a perfect... Okay, Midjourney delivered on me for something cursed.
For your reference, all of the permitted colours and shades of green are shown at the bottom of the screen's map here. And because I know you all know your greens, I don't have to tell you which green is which.
Oh yeah, of course.
There is also a handy map of the Santa's Happy Workshop. So all the different areas are highlighted, and then all the routes are highlighted in the appropriate colour. But yeah, take a moment to memorise that so you don't get lost, or take a passageway where you're not permitted to go.
I like how all the red passages just conveniently blend in with the background.
You can see them if you squint just right. Maybe it's my color on the color of my monitor.
I don't know, I found a really easy way to see the red ones, but I don't think I should share it.
I found my way to see the red ones.
Yeah, so yous are all Christmas elves working in Santa's Happy Workshop, and currently you're at the lowest ranking, Pine Green. You'll be working, day to day in the department listed on your sheet, and doing the role that's described there. Some of you might be like a driver, a labourer, what have you. But today, Christmas Eve, one of the most important days of the year, you've been called up to join an elite task of Santa's little helpers to help Santa with problems that he's having. Now, as these elite but yet expendable elves, you'll be called upon to investigate the murder of Frosty the Snowman, a popular children's TV presenter in the Santa's Grotto. But in the first instance, you need to attend the briefing room.
All right. So I am...
So you all have a magical power, you're all a member of a secret society, you're all communists, and all of these things are illegal in Santa's Grotto, or Santa's Happy Workshop. And the way to win favour is to expose communists and traitors and magical elves to Santa and superior officers.
Wait, hang on. My magical power, do both of these things happen at the same time?
Yes.
Excellent.
You have your magical power and then the effect that happens when you do it.
Excellent.
Does everyone understand their PDF?
Yes.
Yeah, I just saw my power. It's
I believe so. I believe a lot of things.
So your department that you work for has a prime directive, which you'll be expected to try and carry out. And your secret society has a goal, which you'll be expected to try and carry out during the course of the mission. Yeah, so you've been called into the briefing room where a very tall elf dressed in an appropriate shade of emerald green is standing waiting for you when you come into the room. There is a festive red outfit laid out on each of the tables for you. And as you come in, Lollipop, which is his name, will instruct you to change out of your pine green outfits into the festive red ones.
I will absolutely do that.
So you've
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Festive red, that's for Santa only.
No, festive red is for Santa's little helpers. But it's good to see that you're on your toes and questioning everything about you.
Wait, he's questioning
Yeah,
orders.
yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. I will definitely quickly get dressed, sir, and change this attire, sir.
Well, we have to make sure that we're not mistaken for Santa, you know? That'd confuse the kids and make the kids unhappy, and then Santa gets unhappy.
Implying that Santa could be anything but not happy. That's communistic behavior.
You know, it's also communist, the color red.
Are you implying that Santa's a communist? That's communist
No,
behavior.
I'm employing this man that wants us to wear red as a communist.
So how about we start with Kinsey Poop? And Kinsey Poop, why don't you tell us what team role you've been assigned?
I have been assigned as loyalty officer to make sure that no one's a communist.
So it'd be your duty to uncover and execute traitors and communists, wherever they may be.
Yes, sir. I need a firearm to execute these two communists.
Of course. And he hands you a little BB gun pistol that fires iron pellets. Iron being, of course, the thing that kills elves.
I'm just going to immediately turn around and shoot them both.
Okay, roll 2 dice.
Alright.
Who are you shooting?
Who's closest to me?
I see Ninny Poop and Ninnykins are standing closest to you.
Alright, I'll shoot them both.
Anakin's is going to the table to get dressed in his red outfit. He's been ordered to do so.
You're going to miss Ninny Poop, but you are going to hit Ninnykins. So Ninnykins, roll 1d6 and see if you die. Yes, mark off one of your stars, Ninnykins, as you are struck through the heart with an iron pellet, causing you instant death. Is your mic working, Laura? Poopykins, which role have you been assigned?
I am obviously the loyalty officer.
Yes, it's prudent to have a secondary loyalty officer in case one is, of course, a communist.
Of course, but nobody is a communist, right? We are all loyal to Santa.
Well, as much as I would wish that be the case, Poopykins, it's not always true. He moves over to Ninnykins' dead body and just kind of rolls it off to the side of the room. How about you, Todd? What is your role?
Well, Todd, being the unfortunate human who got lost here once and adopted by elves, he is the cleanliness officer.
A role only second in importance to the loyalty officer, perhaps.
Well, yeah, it's so important because we have to make sure all the elves are nice and clean so we don't traumatize the kids and keep Santa happy. And if that's not the most important thing in the world, I don't know what is. And shoot me dead if I'm wrong. If Santa is not happy, if making sure that Santa is always happy is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Anyway, yes, I'm in charge of cleanliness. Which reminds me, I have a molecular disintegration device. We can get rid of the body of Ninnykins with just a little squirt. We don't have to make people concerned about dead bodies.
Yes, cleanliness officer, I believe you should probably take care of that corpse before it starts to rot.
I'm sorry, what?
You should take care of that corpse before it begins to rot.
Well, yes, that's what I intend to do with this molecular destabilization gun.
I'm just going to stand back and exit the room for a moment and allow you to do so.
And I shall do exactly that.
He steps back and the door shuts behind him. Shoop.
Okay, do I roll for that, or just I use the device and his body's gone?
Oh no, you definitely need to roll a dice for it.
Oh sure. How many dice?
Can I die behind a table and pull my outfit with me?
Do you have a skill for cleaning?
Let me double check my sheet. I minimized it, so of course right when I need to check it. Hygiene is my skill.
Yeah, you can roll 2 dice then.
Alrighty, 2d6. I've only just started drinking the eggnog, and I rolled a 5.
Yes, you pull the trigger and the device begins to power up. It gets louder and louder and faster in the cycles of noise. And then the whole thing explodes. Can everybody roll 1 dice? Except Ninnykins, who's already dead. Yeah, you'll die. So mark off one of the stars on your spirit track.
I only have 1 star.
Well, now you have to.
Oh. That's all. Okay.
I was drinking when you said that.
I
It
need,
hasn't even been 20 minutes and we're all dead at least once.
I need to go
Look,
check.
it's the way God intended.
I need to go check Laura's microphone. Give me a second.
God intended? There is no God here. There's only Santa. Speaking of God makes you think of communism.
But if the only god is Santa, why does thinking about Santa make you think of communism? Why you're a traitor?
Gasp.
Execute this man.
I'm already dead.
We're all dead.
Ninny Poop, you also died, so if you can mark off one of the stars on your sheet as well. And then Ninny Poop, if you can tell us, well, when you come back, you can tell us what your role is. So an elf comes in, or the elf walks back into the room and sees everyone is dead. He says, I thought as much. And he picks up a little bell off his desk and rings it delicately. And a minute later, a little forklift reverses into the room, and it has a pallet of giant elf-sized crackers on it. And it lowers and drops this pallet into the room. And the sergeant that was in here already starts like pulling open the Christmas elf crackers, and each of you, or a clone of you, appears from inside. You're all alive again.
Oh dear, I have to clean up the mess again.
Yes, there's bodies everywhere in here. Quite disgraceful. In fact, I'm going to time you. You have 5 minutes before we're going to start executing people again.
Okay, I'll do it again.
I'm going to quickly grab my Santa suit.
Okay, this time the disintegrator powers up and there's an explosion in the room and you all close your eyes hoping, praying for the best. And all of the bodies are disintegrated.
I'm gonna quickly get dressed before the sergeant comes back in.
I don't
I'll
know.
make sure I'm the first dressed, first ready, first changed, first prepared.
Not know what's going on with her fucking Meg. Okay, so once that is cleaned up, the officer sort of sits down behind his desk. So, as you all may have heard already, you've been hired for a mission of the utmost importance. Frosty Snowman, popular children's TV presenter, has been found dead. Murdered. I need you to prove that he was murdered on behalf of Santa and bring his killer to justice. Very publicly.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. We'll do this task to the best of our abilities, sir.
Yes, well, perhaps that may be. Santa has given me additional confidential information about this mission as well, which I will now recite to you. Greetings, Santa's little helpers. Thank you for helping me on this most tiresome day, my busiest of the year, Christmas Eve. As you know, Frosty was a dear beloved friend and colleague of us all here at Santa's workshop, and particularly in Santa's grotto, where he would entertain children in private for hours at a time. Now, you may have heard some rumours in the past few weeks about some serious allegations against Frosty and a number of other employees concerning abuse of children. I need to let you know now, we have a thorough investigation conducted into this, and I'm sure you will prove beyond a reasonable doubt during your investigation that Frosty had nothing to do with these allegations whatsoever. And then he takes out the envelope and sets it on fire. And so there you have it. This is Frosty Snowman's address. It's in downtown Lapland. You're to investigate his murder and bring his kill to justice. In order to help you with your investigation, I'm going to give each of you a piece of equipment. So Ninnykins, this is a fingerprint detection kit.
Thank you, sir.
Poopykins, this is a kit for taking people's fingerprints. Todd, this is a magnifying glass. And Kinsey Poop, because we are all out of other useful items, here is a minigun with 40,000 rounds of ammunition.
I will make sure to use this to ensure loyalty to Santa Claus.
But we can't have you mute, Laura.
Have you tried using the Roll20 audio instead? Or is it something with the microphone?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go check it again. Right, you guys come up with a plan for a second with your new found tools. We'll go check our thing again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I know what it was. It was basically I have to switch my microphone off and on again. Sometimes this happens with other games, which is just a pain. So yeah.
Elves, it's time we best get moving on this investigation.
Yes, we must find and execute whoever's spreading these salacious rumors about Trosty.
Exactly. We'll find who murdered him and anyone who's besmirching his name.
It's okay. We can take them back down to the coal mines, and they can never leave. We'll use them as kindling. How about that?
We are not the judges on this matter. That goes
Right.
up to the higher ups and to Santa himself to administer punishment on your own merit is communism. We are there to investigate, we are to find the criminals and deliver them to the higher ups.
Okay.
And if we can't do that, we have to execute them.
Nanny Poop, what is your team role? Jesus Christ.
Oh, cheer officer.
Okay, so it's your responsibility to make sure the rest of your team are happy at all times.
Yes.
In Nanny Poop, we're going to give you a lie detector test, which is proven to be 100% reliable all of the time, 60% of the time.
Okay. Can I use the lie detector test on Todd?
Of course you can.
I'm just wanting to know that you're in a cheerful place, that you're cheerful like the rest of us all. My question is, are you cheerful?
Okay, he's not answering.
Wait, who are you asking us? Did
Todd.
you say Todd? Oh, I heard, for some reason, I heard Ninnykins.
No, she clearly said you, Todd.
Apparently, I'm not listening today. The eggnog is hitting harder than usual. Okay, yes, cheer.
Wait, have you been smuggling eggnog, Todd?
No, out of character.
Out of character. What the hell's wrong with you, Todd?
Can I
Yeah.
roll the dice to see if he's telling the truth?
I am.
Yeah, you can roll the dice. It says he is telling the truth.
Okay.
It's like, it just has two lights on it. One's green, one's red. And it goes, bing, green. Since we have two loyalty officers, I believe you can decide amongst you which of the two loyalty officers has seniority and is therefore the nominal leader of your Santa's Little Helpers.
I'm gonna go with Ninnykins as my leader.
I'm not a loyalty officer.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm gonna go with because Todd passed my test for cheerfulness, I'll go for Todd.
Todd's the cleanliness officer.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
Your two
I-
choices
loyalty
are
officer.
Kinsey Poop and
Poopykins.
Poopykins.
Okay, Poopykins, to lead.
Since voting is the least communist thing we can do, I'll also vote for Poopykins.
Well, Pipikins, I do believe that means you are our lead security officer.
That appears to be the case. And I muted myself. Well, as leader, I think it's most important if we question everyone he got
Hey,
Against
you
me.
were not voted leader, you were voted lead security officer.
Yes, and security also includes investigating.
Okay, so the officer stands up, a lollipop. Well, if we're going to dedicate you as the leader, Poopykins, I have to ask you an important security question. What is your favourite colour?
Of course, it is Christmas green.
He pulls out a hand pistol and blows your brains out. Roll dice. That's the same as the amount of stars you have just now, so you don't have to mark off another star, but you do die.
God bless.
Yes, the smoking remnants of the dead body just kind of slump over with a massive hole in one side of the head.
It's time to start cleaning up his body now too.
Yeah, I think we should put like a Santa jumper on him.
All right, time to disintegrate this body now too. I'll roll for that.
Success, yes. Imagine everything that's happens, everyone's just like crossing their fingers as it powers up.
We should all wear party hats to celebrate.
Yes, we shall celebrate the successful clearing.
Okay,
But we must
Shy.
keep it brief, as we must investigate the murder of our dear comrade Frosty.
Shy, I've sent you the character sheet for your elf. You just have to fill in your favourite colour.
As soon as they say comrade, I want to pull out my gun and shoot them.
I think you have 2 dice for that as a loyalty officer. You miss.
Hey, what's with that, Kinsey Poop?
You call Frosty your comrade. That means you might be a communist.
I am no such thing. He is simply a friend. He's a friend of all.
The new Poopykins and... What's your one called, Shy?
What? What's mine?
What's your elf called?
Pooping in.
Poopykins and Poopinin come in to the room together just as the accusation of communism has been thrown around.
Oh no.
Communists, I can smell them.
I think we should all have some pharmaceutical drugs to cheer ourselves up.
Woo, drugs.
You have the authority as chief officer to force them to take those drugs. Refusal.
Have I got to roll?
No, but well, I mean, if you wanted to force them to, you'd have to roll. But if they refuse to take it, they also put them on the naughty list.
Yeah. Is everyone taking the pharmaceutical drugs?
Of
Well,
course.
I will never be on Santa's naughty list, so I even if drugs are elements of the communists, I must take it.
We'll take whatever drug prescribed by Santa.
I will submit myself for summary drugging.
Pippinin, what is your role in the team?
Loyalty officer?
Well,
Does
since
that mean I get
Poopykins
to hurt people?
has failed the test for loyalty officer, I recommend Poopinin take the place as lead loyalty officer.
Oh no.
So Lollipop, the sergeant in charge in the room, approaches Poopinin. So Poopinin, I have an important security question to ask you. What is your favourite colour?
Mauve.
He pulls out a dagger and stabs you in the heart and twists it. Roll a dice.
What is it? How many?
It doesn't matter because you're going to take a star for this one anyway. So mark off one of your stars on the spirit track.
Okay.
You convulse and slowly bleed to death in front of the others.
Excellent form, sir.
Todd is just gonna sigh, get out the molecular disintegrator again, and clean up the.
We're going to jump to cover.
I'm gonna put on "Here Comes Santa Claus" and for some Christmas cheer on the radio.
So Todd, the disintegrator is going to work successfully. It is not going to explode. However, it does evaporate Lollipop, the lead officer. There's a streak of energy as it blasts out from the front and the back at the same time and completely vaporizes Lollipop.
Rennikins is just going to salute the fallen officer.
Kinsey Poop will also join in the salute.
We should all salute.
Start shoot into the air 21 times.
You shoot him with the
I can-
minigun.
Yes.
I will do with the disintegration beam.
You pull out the minigun gun and you click, 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 click. Roll 1 dice. You realise in the nick of time that someone has sabotaged your minigun secretly. And just in time before the cartridge explodes in your hands. You manage to avoid taking any damage.
Darn. It appears it's been sabotaged.
A little forklift backs up into the room with a pallet, and on it is a single elf-sized cracker, inside of which is the new Poopinin. Poopinin, you wake up and you're literally inside a giant cracker.
Well, I guess if Poopykins isn't the leader and Poopinin isn't the leader, that makes me the leader.
Hold on. Not leader, lead security officer.
Yes.
Senior
security
loyalty officer, yeah.
I am now the senior loyalty officer, and I will go over and open the Christmas cracker with Poopinin in it.
Inside is Poopinin and a poor joke scrawled in a bit of paper.
What is the joke?
I don't know, it's written in Korean. North Korean. But does anyone else understand what the joke says?
Why would I speak a communist language?
Maybe
I
we
apologize,
need some more pharmaceutical drugs to understand.
I am illiterate. I can't understand anything that's written down.
And I'm dead.
Well, you're alive now.
Oh, I'm alive now.
Yeah,
Woohoo, I'm alive.
your new body was inside the cracker.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because your name is Pooping In.
All right, now we must make our way to Santa's grotto to investigate this horrible atrocity without further delay.
Okay, so
Yes.
as lead loyalty officer then, do you want to indicate which route on the map you're going to take?
Where are we currently?
You're in the briefing room. Obviously.
Since we're wearing red, that means we have to go through the red passages. Do I know which area of the map the briefing room is in?
Why are you asking me? You're the leader. Are you
He's
asking
not
the
the
other
leader,
people?
he's the lead security officer.
Yeah, are you asking the other elves in your group? I mean, I'm not there, I'm dead.
All right, we'll make our way on this path to the bakery, and then make our way towards the grotto from there.
Yes, of course, the bakery, where all the delightful treats of Christmas are brewed. Crafted, baked, mostly baked. Massive conveyor belts making cookies and gingerbread men, little mint flavoured pine trees, Christmas puddings, and candy canes, of course. You can see the hundreds of happy little elves working away right up to the last minute on Christmas Eve night when Santa leaves, and it becomes a big, massive celebration, sometimes an orgy, for several hours while Santa is away. Eagerly anticipating the end of this shift.
I say we're in the bakery. Let's party. Let's put some music on and have some hot chocolate and some festive gingerbread and cakes.
Excellent idea, cheer officer.
Yes. We must increase our cheer. As merry as possible.
Yes. More decorations.
Are there fires burning here?
Oh yes, the big massive oven fires are burning.
Good, good, good.
Somebody,
How clean? I will have to stop and inspect the equipment in the bakery, though. Is it clean? We have to make sure they are actually operating at hygienic standards. If they're not, then this must be work of communism.
why don't you roll 2 dice so you can judge how clean it is.
Sure.
You also have your magnifying glass.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm absolutely using that. Does that do anything else, or just still 2d6?
2d6, it'll just affect
Okay.
what happens. Sure. You inspect the side of the machine with your big massive magnifying glass, and as you look in, you can see a tiny hammer and sickle has been etched into it.
I'm gonna pull everyone. I have to pull our loyalty officer over to inspect the hammer and sickle.
Which loyalty officer?
Yeah, which who's
Yes.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna go over to one of the other chefs in the bakery, and try to see if
What are you doing, Kinsey Poop? A loyalty officer has been called.
I am requisitioning a new minigun, as issued by Sergeant Lollipop.
This is a dereliction of duty. That is a clear sign of communism. You are moving away from a scene when you are being called as a security officer.
But in calling me away from the scene, I do not have the equipment to fully assess that scene for safety and security without all of my equipment. And that's a communist act for accusing me of doing that when I am attempting to have the best equipment possible to handle the situation.
I think you both should take some pharmaceutical drugs, because that'll make you feel better. And wear a little Santa jumper too, and the party hat. Yeah,
That's
we
excellent
love that.
idea.
Party hat is acceptable. Dressing as Santa is not.
It's
You don't wish to
not.
be confused with Santa.
It's a fairy jumper. Reindeer on it.
There's a disruption in the music over the tannoy as you hear the sound of a kerfuffle, and hear, "My fellow comrades, the hour of uprising is almost at hand." And then you hear the gunshots over the tannoy, and then it goes back to playing Jingle Bells.
Anyone good at a wee karaoke number? Got the microphone handy?
I'm gonna look around and see if anyone reacted to the.
Yes. Well, I'm looking at the loyalty. I'm looking at the our loyalty officers and waiting for their command, as they are the ones in charge of rooting out communism.
Well, that does sound like treason. Who wants to volunteer to stamp it out?
Well, Tano is now still what's going on. I'll take the elf-themed jumper.
Uh,
While everyone's distracted, I'm gonna slip away for a moment to try to find something special.
Roll dice, second dice if you've got a skill in it. Okay, you're all going to notice Kinsey Poop trying to discreetly sneak away from you all.
Poopikins is gonna point at them. Stop, Elf. Where are you going?
While
This
you
looks
all
like
are
a clear dereliction of duty, Kinsey Poop.
while you all are
Traitors!
distracted, I'm trying to find the source of this communism.
No Christmas cheer?
Poopikins, under my authority as head elf, I requisition that you shoot Kinsey Poop.
Wait, I'm the senior elf.
No, you're the senior security loyalty officer. I am the head elf. I'm showing my shiny star.
Wait, that's not very loyal. To order one elf to shoot another elf, that has to be the height of disloyalty.
He's fled twice from a scene where he's been called as a loyalty officer.
Pooping then take some
He's shown
pharmaceutical
clear
drugs.
dereliction of duty. He is suspicious, and either he must be detained and put in for question, or shot if he attempts to flee.
As second loyalty officer, I agree.
Yes, as a senior loyalty officer, I also agree with the head elf. I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot myself.
Okay, roll the dice. You're going to mark off another star and die.
Alright.
Kinsey Poop blows out his brains, spatters them all over the candy cane machine, falls into the cookie mix.
Oh,
You're up, the cleanliness
We've
officer.
made a mess. All right. First off, we need to round up all the bakers here. We got communists, and we gotta clean up. Communism is like dirt, you know. We gotta clean it up, and sometimes that means you gotta break a bunch of eggs. And by eggs, I mean sometimes we have to line up the entire team of bakers, and shoot them out back.
I'll gather the bakers who work in this segment.
There are, of course, 13 bakers in this immediate area.
I'll gather all the bakers dozen.
13 near identical looking elf bakers with little aprons are lined up for you.
Signs of
don't
communism.
Why don't we?
Yes, chair officer.
Why don't we just have them change their role to like Christmas decorator if they're not good at the bakery job.
Cleanliness officer, they are suspected communists. You're also suggesting a change of roles, which you do not have the authority to do.
Oh, okay. It's up to you, Nannykins, what you think is best.
If you,
I do not also do not have that authority.
If the cheer officer
Change your role.
also feels that the head elf has not been happy enough with how things are going, you can force him to like sing a song.
I think you should sing Silent Night for everyone. Give everyone some Christmas cheer. Can I
As
roll
well
for
as
him
the-
to do this?
I will volunteer to do it. Silent night, holy night, stars shine bright. Don't know the rest of the words. I do believe that has brought some cheer.
And perhaps we should wear the party hats if we're going to exterminate them.
What
Put a
color?
bit of cheer in it.
What color are your party hats?
They are mint green.
And what color is this section of the bakery? Loyalty officer.
Which loyalty officer?
Yes.
Well, I'm dead.
Forest green.
I would say it's Fern Green.
So, you offer the party hats to the bakers. One of the bakers steps out and puts on the hat. The rest of them look extremely nervous.
Mannykins will just take a step back.
I think I'm just gonna pop out for a second. Maybe use my magic power.
You can private message me if you want to do something without other people knowing.
Doug, I sent you a message earlier.
Choo!
Ninny Poop sneezes very loudly. Everyone turns around to look at her, and she's not there.
Witchcraft.
Magic.
Magic.
elf.
Magic is forbidden here, though.
Quick, take the flour from the bakery and spread it all around the room so we can find her. Just throw it
You
in the
approve of
air.
that? Cleanliness officer, do you approve this action? Of spraying flour across the floor.
Wait, who? What? Who?
Todd
What?
is
When?
the cleanliness
Where? Why?
officer.
Am I cleaning up now?
No, they want to throw flour all over the bakery to try and find the missing elf.
I gotta clean this up now too, don't I?
Well, they're asking you, is it permittable?
It's only permittable if it's cleaned up immediately afterwards. We have other methods.
Other methods of finding
Well, he reaches his pocket, takes out a whistle, and blows into it shrilly to try and destabilize the pointed ears of other elves in the area who might be hiding.
An elf dressed in red with a gold hammer and sickle in his chest falls from the rafters, clutching his ears.
Always bring a whistle. Put my disintegration beam at the communist and shoot them.
I'll be it!
It's a communist. Execute it.
No, comrades, wait! I'm one of you!
With prejudice.
I shoot him.
Pooping in, but we... Ah! Roll dice.
Oh, wait, which one of us is rolling a die?
Pooping in because you should.
Okay.
Yes, he names pooping in before she shoots him. His brains are blown out and spatter into the candy cane machine.
How do you know this communist?
He tried to recruit me, but I said no.
Tried to recruit you?
He was a commie.
Oh. That means he believes you are rightfully able to be a communist. You may have been willing. How do you know you didn't succumb to this?
I was pretending so that he would reveal his treason. And he did.
The sound of a BB gun cracking comes from the midst of the lot of you. Ninnykins, your brain is blown out from the back of the skull. Roll one dice. You're going to mark off a star in your spirit track. And you'll be dead. Ninny Poop is standing there with a smoking gun literally in her hand.
He was ruining the cheerfulness.
Am I alive again?
So, yes, you did. Two giant gingerbread men come out of the oven, and one of the baker elves walks up to them and taps them with a hammer, and out of them a new Ninnykins and a new Kinsey Poop come out.
What the fuck is even going on anymore?
Apologize.
Who got shot by Ninny Poop? I don't know.
Ninnykins got shot by Ninny Poop.
Okay.
The one who was interrogating you for communism. I apologize to your officer for bringing the mood down. But
It's okay.
where did you come from?
I came from to try and what's called get it back into a capitalist lead on the bakers that were causing all this ruckus.
Oh. You sneezed and just disappeared. Like magic.
It wasn't
How'd you do
magic. It wasn't magic. It was one of those pesky elves. They wanted to get communism into the building, into the room, and so they kidnapped me with their special, eyes.
You could prove...
It could be Kinsey Poop because he's been eyeing you, Ninnykins.
Ninny Poop,
yeah.
you could also prove you're telling the truth by using your lie detector device.
Yeah, I can do that.
Roll dice.
It's not going to be good, is it? Because I've had 4, 6, and 5 and stuff.
I'm gonna write all this down.
It takes a minute, and then it goes, bing, green. She's telling the truth.
Well, she's telling the truth. Lie detector never lies. 60% of the time.
Yep.
I don't think we gave Pooping In a piece of equipment for the investigation.
I don't think
No,
so.
Lollipop died before that.
Yes. So I think one of the probably the freshly baked Ninnykins, you're going to be holding a stuffed Rudolph the reindeer deer, and that is her device for helping with the investigation.
Here's your stuffed Rudolph. Use it wisely.
On the nose, it says, "Press me."
I immediately press it.
Why did you press it? Run, don't recover.
It starts to
No.
play Rudolph the Reindeer.
Good job, Poopinin, for bringing some Christmas cheer.
Used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudy join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy
The baker elf wearing the mint green hat, kind of realising he's not immediately executed, puffs his chest out, puts his hand on his hips. Right, well, as the senior officer in this room, I think all of you better get a move on. We've got a lot of baking to do tonight.
Hey,
I
you
cheered
are
him.
not told you can go yet. There's a suspicion of communism in this bakery.
Wait a moment. Your hat doesn't match your uniform. Imposter.
I think you'll find I am the mint green ranked individual in this room. And clearly all the communism has been exterminated. It's already been mixed into the cookies.
That's not mint green, that's pine green.
I'm not pretending to be a mint green elf.
I
That's
don't know what you're talking
communism.
about.
I use intimidation.
Execute this man immediately.
2 dice for intimidation.
Santa came to say,
4.
Well, you're intimidating. Can I just shoot him?
You can't scare me. Your name's Poopykins, for Christ's sake.
then how the
You tried to
You're
shoot him.
insulting my Santa given name.
You raise your gun up to try and shoot him. He snatches the gun out of Kinsey Poop's hands and shoots Poopykins in the head. Poopykins roll a dice.
go down in history.
You're going to mark a star and you die.
Well, obviously that means you must be the senior baker in this area. As you were, sir.
Yes, I don't know what you're all doing here, but you're interrupting our process. It's going to take minutes to get the brains out of the candy cane machine.
Do you have any I'm gonna scratch my nose with my left hand while I'm saying do you have any special bakery orders for Santa? As a member of the bakery department.
Oh,
It's my
yes,
duty.
of course, we have the special Christmas pudding we've been preparing. And he goes and he picks up this Christmas pudding, which has a suspiciously large fuse sticking out one side of it.
Excellent. We'll make sure this is delivered to Santa on our way to the grotto. Keep up the good work, sir.
Even though the Rudolph song is finished, Ninnykins begins to dance energetically. 2d6 Ninnykins. Yes, at that moment, the baker with the mint green hat, his head just explodes randomly, spattering brains all over the candy cane machine once again. Ninnykins is like sweating and panting from dancing.
Good for you, Ninnykins, getting into the festive cheer.
Well, who couldn't with such a great, amazing song for our idol Rudolph?
Your legs could be more festive though.
Oh, they are where my legs are in the regulation red suit we were given.
They just don't seem to be moving very festively.
Well, I did have to stop after I was festively dancing. Should I continue my festive dance?
Well, unless you're a communist.
At that, I'm gonna pick up my gun off of the baker's corpse and start dancing with everyone.
Will I start dancing again?
Sure. Wait. So let's see.
There's no music playing now, I want to say.
There is no
Let's
music, huh?
Put some music
Wait
on.
a second, there's no music. That's a sign of communism that the music stopped.
I'll press
Put a nice
press
song
Rudolph's
on.
nose again.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Sorry, was the cheer officer also playing music?
Yeah, Rudolph. That's what I was playing.
Oh, you've got your music player, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the other music starts playing too.
Reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudy join in any reindeer game.
I start trying to dance to both at the same time.
Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright.
Are any of the bakers not dancing?
The bakers are all dancing, and then Ninny Poop's head just randomly explodes. Can you roll a dice for me, Ninny Poop?
Rudy the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in
Oh, so you're not going to mark a star, but you will die because your head explodes.
Oh, okay.
I guess when your head explodes, Jingle Bell stops playing as well.
Just continue dancing to the Rudolph song while, cleanliness officer, Todd, you need to clean up these bodies, but keep dancing.
There's a lot of chunks of scalp and teeth and brains everywhere now.
Well, time to clean all this up, and then we need to find some communists to clean up. Here we go again.
Is this the disintegrator?
Yeah, here we go again.
Yes, the disintegrator begins to swell and power up. And then there's a bright flash and everyone's blinded momentarily. And all of the dirt and grime and brains is disappeared.
Excellent work, Todd.
A little helicopter comes and like a little toy helicopter comes into the room with this big massive elf-shaped parcel, drops it in the middle of the room, and a new Ninny Poop rolls out from the packaging.
Pharmaceutical drugs, anyone?
Drugs.
Of course. It's
I'll have
an
drugs.
excellent idea.
One of the bakers is like tasting one of the new cookies and grabs his throat and starts to go his eyes like cross.
We gotta clean it. All right, hang on. Wait, is there like a meat grinder or like a? Oh, wait, no, the fire. Let's throw him in the fire.
It falls over onto the conveyor belt.
Get him off that conveyor belt. We have to put him in the fire.
You run over to pick up the body off the conveyor belt. You see several of the other bakers also grabbing their throats and going keeling over and
what's
dropping dead.
happening?
Elves, let's get these bakers into the fire.
They all need to be burned.
Yep. I grab one of
Let's
the
put
bakers.
on. Let's put on Frosty the Snowman.
Yes, excellent, great, and in memory of Frosty.
Yeah.
Are all the bakers dead now?
Perhaps we could point the conveyor belt at the fire and then just speed it up and fling all the bakers in there just to make it faster.
Champagne will help to loosen your belt, Santa baby. So fuck me till the icicles melt.
What is this heretical
this-
Santa music?
Santa baby.
Yeah, I was going to say it was supposed to be Frosty the Snowman. The instructions are not correct.
You put in the cassette for Frosty the Snowman. This is what played.
Someone
Who is
has
sexualizing our
has-
child's icon?
someone is doing this.
Someone
Who is accusing Santa of adultery?
This is the height of treason.
There will be blood.
I'm gonna write this down in my
Now-
journal.
Wait a second, Kinsey Poop, you know how to write?
Of course, as a chef in the bakery, I have to be able to write down and read
I thought you were
recipes.
illiterate.
Yeah, all elves are supposed to be illiterate. Learning to read and write. That's a sign of communism.
That's communist.
Wait, but only communists don't know how to read or write.
No, it's the opposite. Only communists know how to read or write.
But then how will we know what to buy at stores with the
Pictures, of course.
Pictures and magic sprinkles.
It's very suspicious.
There's a very loud sneeze, and Ninny Poop disappears.
That Ninny Poop, she is using magic.
It's a witch.
There's a crack of a BB gun, and Poopy Nin's head explodes. Poopy Nin roll dice.
I'm gonna try and look for the source of that fire, of that shot, if I can.
You do not mark a star, Poopy Nin, but you're dead, yeah.
I come back and I'm all frazzled.
Ninny Poop, where have you been?
Poopinen has been naughty and she's been the master of all of this and has got these elves that kidnapped me again. And I managed to get away, and the shot was meant for me, but Poopinen was in the way.
Ninny Poop, do you want to roll 1 dice to see if your lie detector goes green?
Yes.
Ninnykins, there has definitely been magic used in the immediate vicinity, although you can't quite pinpoint who it was. Ninny Poop, your lie detector just goes red.
She's lying. She's a communist. She was using magic.
Head Elf, what are your orders?
I think there's a problem with the lie detector. That Poopinen has tampered with my lie detector. This is what happens when you have
That lie detector was made by Santa. It has the mark it was made by Santa. That denying something made by Santa, that's clear communism. She's to be executed immediately, security officers. All of you. Terminate Ninny Poop at this minute.
I'll pull out my gun and shoot them.
2 dice. You said shoot them. Who are you shooting?
Am I shooting Ninny Poop?
And Ninny Poop, you can also roll 2d6 if you want to shoot Todd. You don't have to message me that. You can just say it.
Exact opposite rolls.
Yes, your bullet for Todd goes wildly astray and actually shoots the new Poopy Nin as she enters the room. So Poopy Nin, roll 1 dice, and Ninny Poop, could you also roll a dice? Poopy Nin, you're going to mark off a star and you die again. Ninny Poop, how many stars you got?
3.
I've got 2 stars.
Okay, so you're going to mark a star and then you will also die.
Oh no, I've only got 1 star, so 2 stars.
No, you've
yeah.
got 2 stars.
Oh, 2. Oh yeah, okay, cool.
You've now got 3.
Yeah.
Crack, and some confusion as 2 of the elves drop dead.
Oh.
All in a day's work. Alright. Cleanliness officer, let's clean this up so we can go deliver this pudding to Santa.
Yep, time to clean it up again. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press 2, so that's an 8.
For cleaning, yeah. Is this the disintegration?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Who else do I accidentally
It
disintegrate?
powers up, whoa, and there's a bright flash, and you just hear the forklift reversing into the room at the same time going beep, beep, beep. The flash blinds the guy driving the forklift, and he swings it around and crashes into one of the bakery machines, which topples over and spills cookie mix all over the floor. But
does it also get disintegrated as I work?
No, it disintegrates all the mess, but then it creates mess with the cookie mix spilling everywhere. There's a pallet with 3 giant elf-sized Christmas crackers on the pallet.
You better clean that up, cleanliness officer, before we move on.
Yep, back to work.
Anyone who's dead is now alive again inside the Christmas crackers.
I'll help open the Christmas crackers and go. We're going to lead on. We need to go to Santa. But before that, we need to investigate Frosty. So off to the grotto. I'll lead you all to the grotto.
As a senior security officer, should I lead the way so we don't run into any communist attack squads?
You may take the front position.
Okay, just indicate to me what path you're taking. Go to the grotto, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Frosty's residence we're heading to?
Going to put some Christmas decorations up.
Sure. So Frosty lives in downtown Lapland, which is down the hill from Santa's Grotto itself. So you see, Santa's Grotto is closed for the evening because, of course, he'll be delivering presents tonight. You can see the reindeer are being fed their meal of human flesh by the careful reindeer herders outside.
Trying not to get eaten themselves, I presume.
Of course. You can see most of them have only got one hand.
Is there a table where I can put the pudding for Santa whenever he wants it, or like a place where I can put the pudding with other food?
Yeah, there's also a big table with spread laid out. But of course, this is usually where he comes in and meets the children, or his stand-in will do it.
Are there people lining up to meet Santa like tomorrow or the next day whenever he opens again?
Well, it won't be until the 26th that he opens again. So I don't think there's anyone queuing up today. But, I mean, you could try and sneak into his private quarters if you wanted.
That elf is covered in human remains. Cleanliness officer, can you clean that up?
Which elf? Point him out to me.
The one with the festive green hat on. The red hat on.
That's a problem. Okay, now that's a problem. We have that's treasonous. All right, I'm gonna go over to that elf and say, "You there? Can you look him for a moment?"
What? Who, me, sir?
Yes, you, sir. We there's some important policy that we need to discuss. I think you got lost somewhere in the latest message through the pneumatic tubes.
I surely not, sir. I was just feeding the reindeer.
I'm just gonna reach over and brush up a piece of the human on his shoulder. Oh, what's that?
Oh, please, sir. I've only got one arm. I can only do so much at a time.
You know as well as I do that wearing remains of human children is strictly forbidden, especially in Santa's grotto. That can traumatize the children, make the children angry, make Santa unhappy, and you know how Santa feels about unhappy children.
He puts he's one good hand on your shoulder, and he leans in to whisper, and he goes, "Please, comrade, it's almost our time. Don't do this."
Is there music playing, by the way?
Yes, there's little music playing.
I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna DM you something. I'm gonna do real fast. Sorry.
Okay, Kinsey Poop, you successfully do that.
I'm gonna make my way over towards the others.
Unfortunately, Todd, you start doing
dancing and going, hey, that's cool when that's groovy. As I start dancing,
yeah, you start doing your dance, Todd, and then your head explodes. Rolling dice.
5.
Yeah, you'll mark a star.
Okay.
Oh no, that elf just killed Todd, our cleanliness officer.
What, Nate? I didn't do anything. He told me to clean up, and now he's
Clearly
got
a
me all covered in
communist.
brains.
Head elf, what are your orders?
He's declared to be executed. He's a communist.
Of
He
course.
just killed our cleanliness
You
officer.
capitalist bastards! You'll never take me alive! And he pulls a gun out.
I'm gonna try to shoot him before he shoots whoever he's trying to shoot.
2d6. You fail, and he shoots you through the head, and you die. Roll a dice. You're gonna mark a star.
Does the thing I did do something?
I guess he shoots you, and the room goes silent for a second, and then you'll hear the sound of a burning fuse off to the side.
Yeah. Okay. We'll press on now.
Press? Okay, so I press Rudolph.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very
We'll head to
shiny
Frosty's
nose.
house.
And if you ever
The fuse
saw
finishes burning, and the whole place explodes from the bomb in the pudding. Everybody dies. Roll a dice.
the other reindeer used to laugh and call
Yes.
names.
But also stop the music. If your number is higher than the number of stars you have, you take a star. Otherwise, you're just dead. A little toy cop car drives up to a rundown apartment in lower downtown Lapland. And you all freshly reincarnated pop out of the tiny cop car outside of Frosty's apartment. Inside is a dilapidated room with just a melted puddle with a carrot sticking out of it in the centre. The temperature of the central heating is turned way up, so much so that you have to take off your Christmas jumpers when you get inside because it's too warm.
Let's put some Christmas decorations up, make it cheery for Frosty, for his, his funeral, with like respect for Frosty.
The room is
40
covered in like
degrees.
Polaroids of Frosty posing with various children.
What kind of monster would
Right,
turn a
just-
thermostat to 40 degrees?
An animal, that's who. And we're the ones who are going to get to the bottom of this. Just nobody touch the thermostat.
Wait,
I'm going to detect for fingerprints.
Ninnykins isn't wearing a festive jumper. He's a
I have not
traitor.
taken off my jumper. I am dealing with the sweat.
Yeah, the festive.
I have not been ordered to remove this jumper, and I will not remove it.
But everyone else isn't wearing a festive jumper.
You're not wearing a festive
Wait,
jumper.
I'm wearing a festive jumper.
I'm wearing a festive jumper.
Oh wait, I guess I'm the only one not wearing a festive jumper.
You took off your festive jumper without being told to do so?
That is a violation.
I wrapped myself in garland.
Always forgiven. That color suits you, pooping in.
What colour is it?
It's what's called silver.
Just checking.
Oh no.
I'm going to use my fingerprint detecting device to see if there are fingerprints on the thermostat.
Yep, sure. Roll 1 dice.
My fingerprint detection kit is working.
It tells you there are no fingerprints on this device.
Someone has already cleaned the evidence. I'm going to go up to the puddle now and see if anyone's touched the sticks or carrots.
Actually, hang on.
Carrot.
Is the thermostat in Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Yes.
God damn it.
It just says 3.
It's clearly in freedom units, not communist units.
It's numbered 1 to 5 and it's set at 3.
At
Damn.
least he looked happy when he died. He has a smile on his face.
So we can't even say if someone doesn't put it on 30, thought they were putting on 30 degrees Fahrenheit and they put it on 30 Celsius. We can't even say that.
No, you couldn't say that with certainty.
But putting it at 3 to a snowman, that's just plain murder.
That is murder. It is stone cold.
Not only that, it's a slow and painful murder.
It's
Oh, the
not stone
snowmanity.
cold murder. He's melted, so it's not cold enough. Stone warm murder.
Lukewarm murder.
Yeah, it's lukewarm murder.
Maybe we should ask Santa what he thinks on who he thinks killed Frosty.
So
Santa on the busiest night of the year?
you can call Santa. You have like a little ding 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 tiny little bell you can ring to summon Santa's spirit.
Okay.
But it's Christmas Eve, so it's up to you if you want to do that.
Maybe you're right. He is busy, so maybe we speak to Santa later after he's done his rounds.
Hmm.
I'm
Is
going to
there
use my
any?
fingerprint detecting kit on the carrot, sticks.
Yeah,
The
you can.
hat.
Yeah, you can roll a dice for that. What were you going to say, Alex?
I'm gonna look around and see if anything looks like it's out of place.
There is definitely fingerprints on the carrot and the puddle and the hat you were looking at. Okay, I mean, you said you're looking around. Do you have anything to help you look around?
No.
Okay, so roll 1 dice. Yes, you find a suicide note, apparently written by Frosty. And it says, "I'm ashamed of what I've done. Please forgive me. I never meant to harm anybody. Frosty."
Well, knowing that none of the other elves in the group can read, I'm gonna say I found something. It looks like whoever killed Frosty left a note behind.
Okay.
Question.
Can I look around for anything communist?
Sure. You'll have 1 dice, and if you have any skills that would give you... Actually, you better ask, 'cause
I don't know if hygiene or guns are gonna help me here.
You actually all are communists, so you'll always get an extra dice, so you'll have 2 dice.
9.
Yeah, you find a little bit of paper on the ground, which seems to be like a Communist Party membership, but someone has scored out the name and removed the photograph.
I found something else. I hold up that paper. I don't know what the hell it says though. Or sorry, what the jingle bells it says.
Check it for fingerprints.
I'll use detect fingerprints on it.
Yeah, rolling dice. There's almost certainly fingerprints on this.
Right. Todd, if we can,
Depends.
I want you to check to see if there's any whose fingerprints are on the carrot and on the card.
It begins, and while you're doing that, can you sing "All I Want for Christmas Is You"?
Of course, and get to work by singing. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you.
You can't hear this, but me and Laura are both laughing.
Oh my.
He will just repeat that one single line because I don't know anything else.
I mean, to be fair, that's what she asked you to ask.
That was beautiful and spread Christmas cheer.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Poopykins, you can unmark one of your stars for that, as you're filled with the Christmas spirit.
Yes. The spirit of Santa compels me. Do I need to roll for taking fingerprints?
Do you have the fingerprint taking kit?
I have the fingerprint taking kit, yes.
Okay, so whose fingerprints are you taking?
Frosty's.
He's melted.
Yes, but there's water as fingerprints, right?
Okay, so
that's how it works.
Okay, so you have like a pad of ink, and you have a sheet of paper with the spaces for pressing fingerprints into it. So I guess you can dribble water on the sheet of paper.
Yes, exactly. And then the boys in forensics can freeze it and reconstruct the original fingerprint from the snowman.
Yeah, I've seen that in CSI, probably.
It's a 5.
Yes, you successfully dribble water onto the paper.
Fingerprints taken.
Cleanliness officer, do you have any baggies or other things?
Actually,
Or gloves?
according to my inventory sheet here, I have none of that. Oh, I have wipes though.
Does anyone have bags?
So
Are there bags in the kitchenette?
I mean, I would point out, like, there's fingerprints on the carrot, meaning the carrot is dirty.
Gonna take my wipe out and start
So I want
cleaning.
the carrot I want the carrot and the card bagged up. I want it sent to the lab.
And cleanly officer, if you can sing "Frosty the Snowman," some festive cheer.
Oh dear. So okay, I forget this one out of game. Is that the one that goes Frosty the Snowman? Have a holly
Yeah.
jolly day.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can't even fucking do this, man. Man, I can't even do this character, man. I am not sober enough for this.
Sounds like he's refusing to sing.
I am Frosty the Snowman. Have a holly jolly day. And I don't even know, man.
He doesn't know
That
the
was
word. That must be a communist. He must be a communist.
Well, under suspicion of being communist, the only thing a truly loyal elf must do is self-terminate. So, I will immediately aim my own molecular disintegrator at myself and pull the trigger.
The molecular disintegrator? Okay, roll a
Yes.
dice.
Okay. 2.
There's a bright flash, and the whole room is exploded in radiation. You all die. Roll a dice.
Oh no!
5. Oh dear, I go up into the star.
If your number is higher than the number of stars you have, you gain a star.
Oh dear.
Yeah, don't get a star.
It's the only thing a loyal elf can do is to self-terminate when you're suspected, right?
You have disintegrated all the evidence. I
Sometime
believe that is a
later,
sign of communism.
sometime later, there's a sound of rustling, as one of the elves kind of cuts open your Amazon emergency delivery package, and your reincarnated selves are allowed back into the smouldering crater where Frosty Snowman's building once sat.
Pharmaceutical drugs, anyone? No?
Drugs.
Of course, of course.
Drugs.
Well, this has cleaned up nicely.
Todd, I'm suspecting you of communism. I'm suspecting you of treason against Santa and his workshop,
You can't
and
blame.
even for the possible murder.
You can't blame a clone for something his clone did. So once he's died, he's like absolved of any wrongdoing that the previous one did.
God damn it.
Fresh start. Here you are, burnt out crater.
Well, all the evidence was destroyed.
No, that's nonsense. Of course, there's evidence around here. Look at this.
Case solved.
I mean, logically, it was
Disintegrated snow.
no, but there is but there's this, and I'm just gonna like pull up some pieces of debris.
I mean, you still have the
Breeze.
communist membership card if you want to pull that out.
Yeah, it's like I still have this,
Okay, you all see him pull out a communist membership card that has a hammer and sickle in it.
but there's no name on it.
It's a communist.
No,
But they
that's what I found on. That was in Frosty's place. I was trying to show people, and then I had to start. And then
Make him take the
You're
lie
disintegrating.
detector test. He does the lie detector test.
okay,
Okay, roll a dice for the lie detector test.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and train on the back of their head in case they turns red.
That lie detector test is 100% accurate 60% of the time.
So yeah, roll a dice. Ninny poop, because it's your device.
Oh, okay.
Okay, with a 60% degree of certainty, he is telling the truth as it turns green.
Okay. You're telling the truth.
So we do still have some evidence.
Alright, I'll holster.
Frosty was a communist. Bum bum bum.
I can't believe you would do this.
Should we inform Santa?
and ruin his Christmas cheer.
What? Nothing can ruin Santa's Christmas cheer. Implying that is
Finding out
communism.
his right hand man is a communist. Do
I
you think that would ruin his Christmas cheer?
I agree, implying that would ruin Santa's Christmas cheer. Implying that Santa's cheer can be quashed is the height of treason.
I come in with Pooping In. Can you sing Last Christmas by
One thing I
Wham?
want to say though, for those of you who are loyalty officers, you have the authority to just execute people who you suspect and have some kind of evidence for being like a traitor. You don't have to produce the evidence until after you've executed them, technically.
Well, I'm going to shoot Ninny Poop for trying to Whamageddon me then.
Okay, so 2 dice. Unfortunately, you point the gun right at her head and pull the trigger, and a little flag pops out your gun that says bang.
She was obviously a communist.
That was just a silly gag. Bang!
Huh. But you've tampered with North Pole equipment. That's communism. I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot her.
2d6. You're shooting Pooping In, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Shooting me.
Pooping In, roll 1 dice because he shoots you in the head and kills you. Again, if that's higher than the stars you have, you gain a star.
It is not.
Your dead body topples over and falls into the crater, rolling down to the center.
Nennikin's just going to look at Todd.
It's gonna look right back
looking
at
towards
him.
the body. Looking towards the body.
Are there any fires nearby?
Yeah,
When
imagine there's a scattering of like fires all around the crater.
when my body hits the bottom of the crater, the gun pops out with the little bang flag again.
And then fires a bullet into the air.
Okay, because I think it's time we just burn the bodies. We're gonna pile the bodies up and then do my job and disintegrate them.
I will help you with that, cleanliness officer.
I will put some festive music on. Put Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I want to pile the bodies precariously close to the next building.
A little cherub angel kind of flies above you all, and it's like the gentle tinkling of bells as it like flies through the air and spreads like glitter around. And it stops above you all and squeezes really hard, and then shits out a new pooping in.
Nelliput, what is this heretical music you've stuck on?
I'm going to change it now to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That's what you said you would just put it on.
What is this
I
heretical
think
music?
there's a problem with the what's called with the radio. I'm just gonna like reprogram it. And can I roll a dice to reprogram the radio?
Sure, roll a dice. Oh, great.
Is she
Okay,
tampering with
so,
North Pole technology?
yeah, I mean, you're not a qualified recording equipment officer because you don't actually have one in the party. So you're going to reroute the wires as best you can and hit play. And now this song is going to play on repeat for the rest of the session.
Head off, what are your orders? Should I execute this communist for tampering with North Pole equipment?
Of course, with great prejudice. I'm going to detect that.
Yeah, and Ninnykins sneezes extremely loudly. There's a puff of magic around her, and she's standing there fully visible to everyone.
I'm having a dubstep Christmas.
Who do I accidentally shoot?
I'm having a dubstep Christmas.
Roll one dice for me.
Nelliput.
I'm having a dubstep Christmas.
One dice to
Pooping in gets shot in the head.
Christmas.
Roll a dice, pooping in. Who you shooting,
I
Ninny
didn't
Poop?
even know I was alive.
Yeah, you
You
get
got
shot.
took out by an angel.
You got shot out of the angel. You land in the crater and get shot in the head.
Nelliput disappeared again.
No, they tried to disappear. Or wait, no. No,
But
Ninny
I failed to detect her. And then her roll came in like really late.
Who were you shooting with the second roll, Ninny Poop?
am I not like invisible?
No, you sneezed, but you failed it, so you're totally visible. But then you tried to shoot someone. So who were you trying to shoot?
I was trying to shoot Ninnykins because he had tampered with my radio.
I mean, you don't need to explain to me. You shoot him and he dies. Roll a dice
Yeah.
for me, Ninnykins. You're not going to get a star, but you're dead.
Nennykins' body's just going to stay standing with its head blown off.
He tampered with the radio. That
I'm
was
gonna-
his issue.
I'm gonna nod understandingly and then just reach up and scratch my nose with my left hand.
Am I alive again? Have I been cloned?
A little toy train comes along a train track at the perimeter of where they're standing, and sat on the back of it is Ninnykins and Poppinin, just with a candy cane each. It draws up to the side and goes ding ding ding. Last up.
Thank you.
I hop off and I press Rudolph's nose again.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
I start doing a little jig.
If you ever saw it,
I'll join Poopin in with our jig.
say it glows.
Kinsey Poop will also begin dancing.
I will join the dance because it's holiday cheer naturally.
Oh, no, you're going to roll 2d6 then.
Joining any reindeer
Okay.
game.
Oh dear.
Then one
Here I go.
Christmas Eve,
Yeah, Ninnykins, you also roll
Santa
2d6.
came to say, Rudolph, with your nose
Ninnykins, your head explodes.
guide my
Whoops.
sleigh tonight. Then
Todd, roll 1d6.
dear love
Oh dear.
as
All right, let me give me a moment.
with glee. Rudy the
Kinsey
red-nosed
Poop's head also explodes. Roll dice.
You'll go down in history.
Oof.
Yeah, you're going to get a star. Ninnykins, you will not get a star.
Just the horror here.
It's like the sound of a watermelon exploding, just popping. As our heads just pop, brains, teeth go everywhere.
I stop dancing to brush the bits of elf off me, and then I start dancing again. Oh, I stop again because I've got a tooth in my hair. Dancing again. Wait. I think Rudolph has been tampered with.
How clean is Rudolph?
He's mostly clean.
Mostly is
picked
not
all
good
the-
enough.
I picked all the chunks off.
Another toy helicopter approaches with a large parcel, which it drops. There's a note in the parcel that says, please stop killing elves. Whoever was dead is now brought back to life.
Rainfoot, can you please remove this heretical music, or I'll have to declare you a communist.
Yes, I will, and instead I will have you sing I'm just thinking what I really good. Yeah, I'll have you sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song.
I will immediately start singing once this heretical music has been shut off.
I've turned the music off.
It won't turn off. It won't change.
You're refusing to sing? Oh no.
I
Rudolph
pressed
the
Rudolph.
red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Well, we should all sing the 12 Days of Christmas. I think it'll make us all a lot more cheery. So, come on, sing it with me on the first day of Christmas.
You're not the cheer officer. You can't tell anyone to
Good
sing.
King Wenceslas looked out on the
Oh,
feast
Christmas
of
tree,
Eden.
oh, Christmas tree.
All they round about, deep and crisp and even.
Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Are we just all singing different Christmas songs?
Yes.
Apparently.
won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
It's to achieve maximum cheer.
We'll love him as they
Yes.
shout it out with glee.
Cheer is always needed.
The red-nosed
Now, can
And
someone
Nannykins, can you get rid of that what's called radio player so that we can just have some festive cheer songs? As in singing.
is your radio player? I cannot destroy it.
I'm
is
giving you
your property.
permission. I'm giving you permission to destroy it.
Why don't you just destroy it yourself? That is so
Dubstep is definitely not festive, and it's definitely communist.
Yeah, and the fact she doesn't want to destroy the device playing the cursed music, clearly a sign
Okay,
of communism.
I'm just gonna exterminate myself.
Games blow your brains out. Okay, roll the dice.
Then how the reindeer love him as they shout it out with glee.
Yeah, the dubstep drives you to suicide. You're going to gain a star and die.
Damn.
Does that stop the dubstep?
It does stop the music, yes.
We all know that it was Nannykins that did this.
Well, you can't say anything. Dead.
Nannykins. Yeah, well, while I'm dying, while I'm killing myself.
Silence returns to the crater. Elf bodies are piled around you.
Alright, cleanliness officer. Let's pile these up and clean this mess up before we go and find the killer. I'll just keep piling the rest of the bodies right next to the building, next to the crater.
Yeah,
I
you
will keep
start
my
to you start to pile up the bodies, get them to a pyre in the centre, and pile them up. And as you are doing that, the new ninny poop comes walking up. There's no more trains or toy cars or anything like that available. She just had to walk here.
Pharmaceutical drugs, anyone?
Oh, yes, please.
Drugs.
There's the sound of ting, 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 and there's a puff of magic, and you can see a projection of Santa's face in the middle of the crater above you all. You can like hear him like, "Whoa there, Dixon." He's clearly in the middle of a sleigh ride across the stars at this point. I'm just checking in to see how the investigation's going.
Ah, yes, sir. We've found some evidence.
Evidence? I mean, that's great. Have you apprehended a
Yes.
scapegoat? I mean, a perpetrator yet?
Oh, no, we have not got that far. We've only found a document that is clearly a confession and what appears to be a communist membership card.
It's all those damn communists.
Exactly, sir.
Worry not, Santa. We will find the perpetrator soon.
Excellent. I'm sure you can all bring him to justice. I'll see you in a few hours. Whoa! Hey, disappears.
Merry Christmas, good sir.
Now what?
Now we find someone to blame it on.
Hmm. We need to link that card and that's a document to someone and provide it to Santa before he returns.
I'm gonna. Is everyone alive again?
Yes, everyone's alive at this point.
I'm gonna reach up and scratch my nose with my left hand. See if.
Why doesn't everyone roll a d6 for me?
Sure.
Nannykins and Todd and Poopynin. So everyone except Ninny Poop and Poopykins notices that Kinsey Poop is always doing this strange signal of scratching his nose with his left hand.
Kinsey Pit, what is that weird notion of scratching your nose with your hand?
Oh, my nose itched.
You've repeatedly done this. Is
It's
your
a secret
nose
signal.
particularly itchy tonight? Do you have an allergen?
No, of course not. What makes you think
Good.
that?
Only communists have allergies.
Ninny Poop, Ninny
I wouldn't
Poop,
even know about allergies.
Ninny Poop, can you roll one dice for your lie detector? It goes, bing! He's telling the truth.
So he doesn't have allergies. Why are you scratching?
I told you, my nose itched.
Why is it always that hand?
Because this is the hand closer to the side that itches.
Can we get another lie detector test?
You know what they say about people who are evasive?
That they're evasive?
That they're dirty. Point the molecular destabilizer at the disintegrator at our dirty lying scratching man.
Okay, let's roll the dice.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to take cover?
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as he points it at me, I'm gonna take cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to take cover, roll the dice.
I'm jumping in the crater.
If you get
No, I'm not.
less, if you get less than a 4, you get obliterated when it explodes. Todd also has to roll dice.
Oh, that's me dead. Because
Wait,
that's
am I the
me.
only
I've
one?
got all my stars. That's me dead.
Okay,
So,
yeah, you
yeah.
won't come back. I'm afraid.
Dead.
Am I the only one who survived?
Yeah, do I get a star if I died?
You need to roll another dice if you died.
Oh, do you
I
roll
died.
another dice if you
To
died?
see,
Yeah.
well, if
Okay,
you, yeah,
to
to see if
see.
you take a star, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
still
don't
might.
take another star. Mm.
Oh, I don't take a
Near
star.
the description
Yay!
Yeah, you're still alive, then you poop.
Yeah, barely.
Well, you're dead, but your spirit hasn't been extinguished.
Yeah.
Who survived that?
Kinsey poop.
I didn't
Yeah,
survive
4 or
the
more.
explosion.
Kinsey Poop, you are sent sprawling into the crater and you roll down. And as you hit the bottom with all the burning bodies, you find something that has survived the blast. It's a vinyl record. The rest of you are kind of like reforged in the toy factory. And you're given like a little map as your body kind of like comes to life. And you're pointed in the direction of where you need to go to get back to where you
I'd
died.
like to be launched to our previous
Okay.
location by cannon.
Right, okay. Yeah, you can try that if you want. They, start winding up the cannon at the correct angle. Roll dice.
I'll see you there, good friends.
Yes, you're misfired with the first one and sent into a wall where you're obliterated and splatted into a pile of goo. Roll dice.
Roll the star.
The second time you are reforged, they advise you strongly not to do that again.
Yeah, I guess that's why they retired the cannon.
So am I still alive or am I dead? Or
You're
what's
back
the
because you didn't
situation?
take a star
Yeah.
that time. You said.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Did I die this entire time, or am I still like, am I the only other survivor?
You died, but you need to roll a dice for the.
Oh shit! Okay, I misunderstood you then.
Yeah, you were holding the gun. I just wanted you to roll a dice to see if you took the star or not.
All right. Okay, let me. Oh wait, no. Then I rolled a 1 with that. Then wait. Did I roll? No, I didn't. No, that was
Yeah,
the
you-
first.
you did.
That's
One
the
was the
first
explosion.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay, let me roll that again. Nope, I'm fine.
Yes, when you all eventually return, you'll find Kinsey Poop is there with a vinyl record.
Dark, did I sent you something?
No, because their bodies would have been evaporated in the explosion.
I found this in the wreckage. It might have a clue to who killed Frosty.
Ah, a record. What song did it play?
As I'm not the cheer officer, I don't have the equipment to play any records.
Yeah. So just play the record. I'll put the record on.
Stroke of my, lick of my, suck of my cock. It's the first time for you.
Is this heretical music?
Here's what you do.
What?
Who tampered with the record?
Go ripping
That's
out
the
my
record.
pubic hair. Reach for my, grab for my, pull at my cock. You can do it with ease. Just get on your knees. Start
Cheer officer, what have you done?
No, this is you. You've done this. You gave me a record. You were the one that gave me a record. Let's see if his visions are pure. Like lie detector test. Tell me whether he's lying about this or not. Was he the culprit?
I'll submit to the lie detector.
Roll one dice, Nanny Poop for the light section.
Stuff the whole thing in your face.
They did.
Yeah, roll the dice.
Bing! Telling the truth.
See, it
Okay,
could have
so
been me.
it's somebody else.
Nannypoop, can you
Let's
please
down-
turn off the record? It is making my ears bleed.
Yes, I'm turning the record off and I'm putting Santa Baby on.
What? You're putting what? That is also heresy.
It's a nice song.
It accuses Santa of adultery on Mrs. Claus.
Nannykins, I think you're not getting into the festive spirit of things. Like, what is your
Get me in the
problem?
festive spirit when we're just listening to heretical music.
You're always complaining all the time and bringing everybody down as you're being a wee bit of a downer. Are you here to destroy the festive cheer? Can I roll one dice?
To
Or
what?
a lie detector?
Oh. Well,
Well,
and when the
lying about
answers, yeah.
I admitted
Or a
it.
line about like finding the for like bringing down festive cheer. Are you bringing down the festive cheer?
You're playing heretical music.
This is for like.
He answered,
the
roll one
festive-
dice.
Yeah. All the.
That's a lie. She did not play heretical music.
Loyalty officer Pippikins, what do you think
Wait.
needs to happen about this?
Kinsey Poop, what was that for?
Oh, I was gonna shoot them.
Which one? Who are you shooting? Nannypoop or Nannykins?
Ninnykins.
Yeah, Nannykins, you just get shot in the head from the side of the skull. Roll dice. So while the head elf is dead, what are you doing?
I guess it's time to gather all the bodies up again and start cleaning. I'm starting to feel like Scruffy the janitor. Alright, here we go again.
Wait, disintegrator?
Yeah, it does. Look, you all make a mess. So I gotta start cleaning up after you every time.
Dice.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. I'm having one of those moments. Okay, wait, 9.
Sure, it powers up. There's a bright flash. Everyone ducks for cover. Then it cleans up all the bodies, all the mess. Everything is sparkling, spotless, and everyone is alive.
Is there a faint scent of mint or lemon in the air?
I would certainly say yes.
Because wintergreen mint in the air after a good cleaning is quite possibly the most festive way to clean.
Whereupon Ninnykins arrives.
Ho ho ho! I bring festive cheer.
Good. We are. I enjoy being jolly.
You see a group of elves that are kind of like in the party mode. They've got bottles of wine. They're blowing on little party rings, party whistles. They've all got their Christmas hats on, and they all kind of wave at you all. Hey guys, as they're walking past.
I'm gonna wave at them in kind. Just a friendly wave. No weird waves or anything of the like. Nothing to see here. Move along.
You guys not coming to the party?
Just gonna look over at the other elves.
We have work to do.
Okay, but you only get one night off of the year. Woohoo!
I recommend we go to the party.
I recommend.
Yes.
We'll increase our Christmas cheer, officer.
And the culprit might be hiding along the partygoers.
Actually,
That is very true.
my thoughts exactly.
Let's
Yes.
go to the party then.
Yes, you follow them into this large toy factory warehouse, which has been emptied because all the toys are getting delivered. And it's just crammed full of elves, sweating and heaving, half naked. All kinds of lewd acts going on in the dark corners. There's elves of every colour code here, just like grinding it up.
This isn't very festive cheer. I need to put some decorations and change the
I can
song
see
for
his
this.
jingle bells. That's just wrong.
Elves with different colours are mixing.
Yeah, this will not do. This is in violation.
Quick, do you have that? Quick, you still have the extra acquisitioned equipment?
I have. We will put on some cheerful music.
Here's the moment you've all been waiting for, folks, says the DJ over the microphone, and the snow machine starts to spray. And if you get any of it, do any of you want to taste it on your fingers?
No.
No, I want to dodge the snow. I don't want it touching me.
Gonna dodge
Afraid of the snow.
Jump up and open my mouth.
It's a mixture
Dodge
of
it.
peppermint and methamphetamine.
Drugs.
Hey, we have to investigate and find the mastermind of this heresy.
The snow is delicious. You really should try it.
I go over to the DJ and say, all I want for Christmas is you on the song.
Yeah, he hears you say, all I want for Christmas is you, and he just like motions to underneath the DJ desk.
I jump up on a table and start dancing.
Intermittently on the big LED screen behind the DJ booth, you see the hammer and sickle flags which flash up for just a split second and disappear again.
Did we all see that?
Yes.
Guys,
Communism.
So communism as well. This is not festive cheer.
I'm seeing red, and it's not the good kind.
Ninnypoop.
Loyalty officer, Poopkins. What should we do to proceed?
Poopkin's been muted forever.
I'll
Jesus
make
Christ.
I'm gonna make my way
Um,
over to the DJ.
Obviously, the best way to deal with meth would be to burn it.
Did you think we were just ignoring you for like the last 30 minutes?
No comment. Fucking hell. Anyway, we should burn the meth.
I advise that we go somewhere else for our festive cheer.
we should definitely burn the meth.
Yes,
burn it, burn it.
with this
Burn the meth, burn the meth,
Yeah.
burn the meth.
Maybe we should burn this entire
officer,
party.
cleanliness officer, I think it should be you. Do you not think like the place needs to be cleansed?
Yes, it does need to be cleansed. Hang on. I'm going to go look for is there like a sprinkler system or like an anti-fire system? And if
Definitely.
so, can I replace the water with gasoline?
If you have gasoline, sure.
Can I acquire gasoline?
Are you perhaps a member of a society that might be able to procure you such a thing?
That really depends on what this does, on what this order does. Wait, who's...
Let us vacate while the cleansing officer cleans up.
The DJ
Go
pulls
somewhere festive.
The DJ pulls his top up and gets on the mic and he's like, "It's almost time, comrades! The hour of the revolution is at hand!" And the crowd just cheer. "Ah!"
I'm gonna start
if I can do
dancing.
this, I'm going to acquire... Okay, I will roll. There you go.
Yes.
All right, time to get to work. And just like, getting busy. I gotta finish the work. You can, if you really want to watch. It's boring.
Yes, we must ensure that none of the communists escape.
Yes, we should
Yeah.
vacate.
I'm just gonna go and start locking all the doors.
Okay.
Make sure
I'm
no one can
going
escape.
to lick the snow off the floor.
You're gonna get down and start getting hoovering up meth. Okay.
I'm going
make my
to
way.
start decorating the, out at the exit to like the hallways and stuff like that, putting decorations.
So you're
as
going
I
out of the
walk.
room into the exit hallways, and you're going to start hanging up more decorations.
Yes.
Okay. In addition to all the decorations that are always up.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my way towards the DJ, and as they get close, I'm gonna do my the signal.
The scratch in your nose.
Yeah.
What will be you, Ninnykins? What are you doing? Oh, you're blocking the exits. Sorry. What's Poopykins doing?
I'm going to wherever this delicious meth came from and do some special maintenance.
What's the nature of your special maintenance?
So that the meth still inside heats up until it reaches the point where it explodes, which I think it was like 400 something Fahrenheit.
Okay, so you can roll 2d6.
And don't ask why I know that. How many d6?
Todd, you can also roll 2d6. So 2 for you.
Sure.
While the rest of you are doing this, Poopykins, configures the meth emitter, shall we say, the snow machine, so that it's going to suitably heat up. Poopykins, after doing that, you make your way over to the exit to flee the room because you know what's about to happen and the doors are all locked. And then at that point, the sprinkler system is activated and starts spraying, and everyone just raises their hands up, yes! And then you all notice, the users that are in this room, that it smells strongly of gasoline. Seconds before the snow machine ignites into a massive fireball, killing everyone in the room.
I'm outside the room.
Yeah, you're fine, but everyone else needs to roll a dice, or everyone else that's in the room.
Hey, I was outside the room locking the doors,
Wait,
locking them all in.
wait. That includes me, even though I was working on the machine, on the stuff.
No, because you were out there working on the sprinkler.
Oh, okay. So I didn't need to roll. Okay, cool.
If you roll higher than your stars, you take a star, and you're burnt to a crisp. There's an explosion, the doors are kind of all blown out, and those of you that are alive can just smell the charred corpses inside. Of course, the music is still stopped.
Nothing makes me more jolly than burnt commies.
I agree.
A few minutes later, a little forklift drives up, and they don't have crackers, but on the pallet are several dazed-looking, freshly manufactured elves, including Poopy Nin, who is still high on meth somehow, despite being reforged.
Now that we've broken up this commie gathering.
You hear the jingle of bells, and you wait for a moment expecting to see Santa's face appear, when this big hulking brute of a man, like just bloated and massive, and it looks impossible how you can even stand on two legs, comes waddling down the hall, dressed in Santa's outfit. Big, massive white beard, skin tanned extremely heavily, and you begin to believe the rumours of the communist propaganda you've heard about Santa who spends 364 days of the year just sunning it up in the Bahamas while everyone else is toiling away in the workshop. Comes waddling down the hallway. Ho, 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 ho. My, what a night this has been. Oh, my little helpers. And how are you all this evening? This morning, I should say.
It's great,
These-
Santa. Good to see you, my lord. We've just destroyed this communist supporting gathering.
Yes, we have evidence that says that they were the ones behind Frosty's murder.
Well, I suppose there'll be less layoffs come the new tax year. Ho, ho, ho.
Nothing makes me more jolly than tax layoffs.
So, what is this evidence you found indicating these communists as the murderers of Frosty?
A moment
this,
after we. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No? Show them the evidence, Kinsey Pip.
I'll pull out the notebook and just moments after we left the crater from Frosty's home, these elves ran across us and told us about this gathering. We followed them to find more evidence, and then they started spouting communist propaganda. So we cleansed them in holiday fire.
Ninny Poop, can you roll 1 dice for me for the lie detector? You all look at it anxiously as it kind of ticks back and forth between green and red. And then it lands on red and goes, "Ah," and Santa's face turns into just this meanest skull you've ever seen. He says, "Loyalty officers, execute the liar."
Of course, Santa.
I shoot.
Anyone shooting, roll 2d6. If Todd is using his ray, he rolls 1 dice.
While they're trying to shoot me, I want to try to shoot one of them.
That's fair. Kinsey dies. Poopinin dies.
So now roll another dice to see if we get a star.
Who else is shooting? No one? Just those two?
Well, I am not the loyalty officer, but if Santa orders the cleanliness officer to execute the traitor, I will too.
I mean, it's up to you to take it upon yourself or not. It is Santa saying, kill this elf.
Then I
Pippin's
shall
not gonna take full out Santa's
begin the
order.
cleaning. I shall be beginning to clean things up.
Pippikins, why did you not follow Santa's order?
Because I don't have a weapon. I only have a journal book. I can bludgeon him to death with it, but I was told to shoot, and I cannot shoot.
You were told to kill him by any means necessary.
Well, takes out the book.
Beat him to death with the book. You can roll 1 dice.
I'm already dead.
He's already
More
dead.
that.
You ineffectually slap him a couple of times with your journal. I'm sorry, was Todd cleaning?
I'm sorry?
Was Todd cleaning?
Todd is always cleaning because everyone is so messy. And by that I mean their insides are so messy.
You want to roll a dice?
Sure.
I'm gonna put on most wonderful time of the
Todd,
year. song.
looking for his proudest moment in his lifetime to clean this up right in front of Santa after the person has been executed, pulls out the massive disintegrator ray, fires it up, and there's a moment of everyone just going, oh shit, before it inevitably explodes. Radiation blast killing everyone, including Santa Claus. The end.
Oh, no. Damn.
God damn.
Oh,
It's a perfect ending.
it was perfect ending.
Yep.
Yes.
Disintegrating Santa.
What a beautiful story.
Lovely.
And with no
Drugs.
Santa, no one else can regenerate, so that's you all dead forever.
Yeah.
Oh well.
The magic
Well.
is the magic is gone.
The magic of Christmas is over. Only consumerism reigns.
The elves are free.
Well, you
He
killed all the
sees you
communists.
when you're sleeping. He knows when you're dead.
Oh wait, and we basically killed all the elves before we killed Santa, so
Yes.
Yes, Christmas is gone.
All that remains is the flesh-eating reindeer.
may they forever live in infamy.
Yeah, basically everyone dies.
Yeah, they're just
The
gonna stop living. They're
pandemic.
just gonna
But on the bright side, there was no evidence indicating Frosty in any wrongdoing.
see. He was clean.
Poor
So
Frosty.
it was an accidental melting.
That was suicide. He killed himself for his guilt over paedophilia.
Ew.
No, he is a wholly innocent children's TV entertainer.
Yeah,
Because there was
that-
no
he,
like
evidence of
Jimmy
anything
Savile.
else.
he just had a lot of
Like
extra.
Jimmy Savile when he died.
He's an innocent children's entertainer who liked to give carrots to kids.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Frosty the snowman was a lonely, tortured soul.
Maybe that's why he was like so dirty.
I mean, he was also had like coal in him, so I guess it'd just be get mess everywhere.
Did anyone like actually live to the end?
I still had 1 star to go.
I
yeah,
had
it's
two.
1 star. 1.
I had 1 star left also.
I'll roll my
You
stars.
had 2?
Yeah, and
Sorry.
I've still got 2 stars as well.
Oh.
I figured that Toad's disintegration was going to do it for everyone. Since it kept going off.
Yeah, I think I only ever took stars when Todd disintegrated me, funnily enough.
So who's Secret Society 1?
Well, not me. I was a Santa fanatic.
I
I
was
was
a
a winter
Santa
court.
fanatic as well.
Oh, the Winter Court are
Yeah.
probably one then. 'Cause they
Well,
were
we didn't end the world.
due to
I
the
was part of the Spring Corps.
flesh-eating reindeer apocalypse, perhaps.
Oh. And they did
don't
poison the bakery.
That you did.
I got to blow a bunch of stuff up. That helped my society.
What was funny is everything I was trying to look out for people using magic so I could learn their magic. And then as soon as I'd finally got proof that oh god damn names. Nanny Poop had used magic, I was like trying to talk to her and she just kept accusing me of communism immediately. I'm like, oh fuck.
No, I just kept blowing you up, didn't I? So
Yeah, you just kept trying to kill me after that. I'm like, oh, okay.
At
Like
least
Spring
you all
Court,
had,
we're trying to release magic to the elves again.
my society's goal was to initiate large-scale mayhem.
I felt like Nennykins and Poopinin were like vendetta against Nenny Poop. It was so vendetta.
I wonder why. All you did was keep killing us. Over and over and over again.
Killed me over and over. The first kill, I never killed anyone until Poopinin decided to kill me.
I can't believe you
Poopy
tried
did
to wham
twice in a
against
row.
everybody.
You shot me in the back of the head and then killed Poopin twice.
Yes, but she killed me first, so vengeance is a bitch.
I mean, the point of the game is to literally kill each other.
Yes.
It was payback for all the times I've chosen her to take damage in other games.
Yes.
I think Todd killed the most of us, though.
I doubt Todd killed the most of
Yeah.
us.
Damn it,
He
Todd.
kept disintegrating us.
Felt like what's called Kinsey Poop. He was like, you were like in the shadows, like nobody noticed you to like come in and attack you, because I don't think you got any attack, didn't you? Maybe at the start, but I
I
think
think
I got
I was
killed.
full.
You died a
I think I
lot.
got killed 2 or 3 times outside of
oh,
Todd.
was it? Ah, okay. Or was it Poopykins that never got?
Poopykins because
Poopykins
he's
is the one that
muted
kind of
for
fell into-
half the thing. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He was just like, he was like the quiet lone horse, wasn't he? Just like,
Also, the Gatling gun was my fault.
Yeah, he sabotaged that like right away.
Oh, darn.
I was trying to get us to take the Gatling gun and just start mowing down communists at the end, but we couldn't do it.
I was-
So plan B was to just burn them to death.
Yeah, if I had the Gatling gun, I would have just killed so many more people.
But you could have asked Santa for a new one.
At least I got to put a bomb next to everyone while no one was looking.
Yeah, the Christmas cake bomb.
Yes, so that was Santa's happy workshop for this Christmas.
It was bro.
Woo.
It was great. I love Paranoia.
It was
Uh,
I love games.
I am seriously going to probably try and do everyone's Johns next week. But yeah.
I like any game where I can just kill indiscriminately.
I get Mechs,
I gotta see what Volley's availability is, though.
Mechs and Lancers on Wednesday, which is just blasting stuff as mechs. And then after that, I think it's the Mario Kart racing one that we did before.
I signed
Oh,
up
I
for
really
Mario
enjoyed
Kart.
that.
I missed the
If
last
I'm
one.
available, I will join the.
It's more like a board game, but I quite like that one.
I'm
It was
happy to play
so
board games,
good
Kyle.
the last time. Like, me and Poopykins and Todd were like competing against each other. It was great.
Just need to murder Malice again in friendly fire.
Yeah.
I definitely play it. Everyone's join as long as it's not in the day
I
that
thought
I'm doing
it
one.
was so funny because like Swinny was supposed to be like watching me, and you know I was his target, and he was like way back then.
Well,
I mean,
he thought he thought he could
Yeah.
fall to the back of the line and get the blue shell, and then he went to the
Yeah.
back of the line and just never got the blue shell.
he never got anything. He was always like 16 or 15. It was such a shame. I really enjoyed that though.
But yeah, so I got those two on next, and then Dead West after New Year. But
Nice.
thanks for showing up playing, guys. That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, game was great.
go.
Thanks, John. Roaston.
Toodaloo.
It's always
Later.
great. I miss doing this so much.